All right. Hey, Magnus, hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. Give me 1 second here. You gotta get the route doc up. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello chat. Hope you're doing all right. Just give me a moment here. Give me a moment. Yeah, hey Firetron, D-Civ, Kitty Litter, Axolotl, Loyal Imperial. Ad, yeah, there's an ad that played like right as I started stream. I don't know how that works for when like people join while the ad is going on. I don't know how that works. Yeah, the hope is that I play the ad right as the stream starts, so you can get rid of like pre-rolls right away. That's the strat. Big brain idea. Yeah, and it also makes it so like the next time Twitch wants to try and play ads, it should be shorter, I think. I'm gonna wait until it says the ad is done though on my end. Before we actually start runs. But yeah, hi. I hope everyone's doing all right today. Hope you're all having a good day and stuff like that. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. Okay. All right. You can't see? Just refresh. I know you probably can't hear me, but, you know, that's usually what you want to do. All right. I'm going to play the game. Thank you for the 5 bits, Benny boy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks. Day's been all right. Just busy. Like it's been a busy week is the best way to put it. How's the video coming along? Well, it probably won't be out when I want it to be out. But I'm making progress. It's just been a busy week. Like not even just that. Just in general, it's been busy. Yeah, we're doing some darker side today. I was thinking about doing all moons today, but I don't want to do a super long stream today, just because like it's been a long week, pretty busy. Pretty heckin' busy. This is gonna be a weird run to compare against, because if you were here last stream, you know that this run was all over the place. Also, my controller being weird. Fun. I am not sleeping on stream. No, thank you. What is my controller doing? It's being like weird with the connection. Like the inputs feel really off. Nintendo Switch controllers just kind of suck. I'm gonna be honest, especially Joy-Cons. Farah, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it. Or Farah, thank you. Also, I can't really tell Midnight this, but I can't help them, and the chat really can't help them either, so they're just gonna have to figure it out on their own. They can't, I don't want them spamming the chat with it. Dorky for Twitch, thank you for the Prime sub for 4 months. I appreciate it. You need these emotes, they give you 65% of your daily serotonin intake. Well, I'm glad you like the emotes. It's being so, it's like, so what's happening is like every single, well, not every single jump, but a lot of jumps where I'm just tapping the button are doing full jumps, and it's making it like really awkward to play. Like what are my Joy-Cons doing? I don't get it. I guess it might be because I have to use my worst Joy-Cons today, because the good ones didn't charge for some reason. Every once in a while when I like put my Joy-Cons on my Switch, they just don't charge. So I'll like try and play a day later and they'll be like completely out of battery. And that's basically what happened today. Great. Love it. Hey Amethyst, hope you're doing all right. You're almost done with that mod, by the way. The ones for viewer ideas. Yeah, Pog. Because I was hoping I could start scheduling those streams like next week. Exciting. Am I gonna do any more Mario Strikers? Probably not. Alright, chat. I need to like restart my like Switch, or I need to like turn these controllers on and off or something. Whatever reason, they're literally they like are hardly working. Dude, maybe I need to freaking update them. How do you update your controllers again? How do you do that again? That's a thing? Yeah, it is. I know it's in settings, but I don't know where. I think it's under controllers and yeah, let's try updating my controllers. Can somebody tell Midnight to stop? I don't want to time them out because I know they just want help, but they can't just keep spamming in chat to try and fix this issue. They need to go to like Google or something else. No, but like tell them, don't just tell them to stop. Just tell them to like go to like Google to try and fix it because chat can't be tech support. That's what I'm trying to say. Twitch chat is not the tech support for your stream. So if you're having issues with your internet or your display, we can't fix it for you. At least I don't want people to do that in chat. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. I didn't know if any mods were here or not, so I didn't ask a mod to do it. All right, I'm really hoping, chat, that updating the controller here, fixes the issue. What if you work in IT? Here still isn't the place. Oh, now it's updating the other controllers. Gosh dang it. I those ones aren't charged. I don't need them. What are you doing? My controllers were being weird, so I'm trying to update them in hopes that that fixes everything. Okay. I'm hoping for the best, chat. Hello, Pi. I hope we're doing all right. Yeah, I've been meaning to update it for a while, Computer Mouse, and I just got around to doing that. Super Mario Odyssey! It's still like the same emote though, so I, you know, just sort of did it. All right, here we go. Let's try again. Pikmin 4 was teased 7 years ago today. And it hasn't come out. That's unfortunate for Pikmin fans. There's a few games like that right now, aren't there? Because, like, for Nintendo games, Metroid Prime 4 is also like that. That game's just been, you know. All right, see you later, Sean. Isn't freaking so this is going out of Nintendo games. How long ago how long ago did because I remember Bethesda announcing a sequel to Skyrim, or like not a sequel to Skyrim, but another game of the Elder Scrolls series. How long ago did they announce that? How long ago was that? Found out you're gonna be in San Diego during TwitchCon intentionally? Yeah, Gene told me about that. So I'll probably get to see all you one of those days. Gene sent me a DM about it. It was E3 2018. I feel like there were other games announced E3 2018 that, dang it. That have just been like unheard of since. Yeah, I know they're working on, I think it's Starfield or whatever. I'm not like big on Bethesda game. I mean, I just don't play video games. I know that doesn't sound like it's true, but in reality, like all I play are like the occasional indie game that stands out and then Nintendo garbage. And that's like it. What's on the screen? Nintendo garbage. I did play Skyrim back on the Xbox 360 though. All I really remember doing in that game was I used an exploit to get my sneak to level 100 by like going behind somebody and I just kept backstabbing them. Like some exploit. I did that. And then somebody, like one of my friends or somebody got upset at me for cheating. And I was just like, nah. Just a game mechanic, how is it cheating? Well, it was like, I think the way it worked is you were doing it on like some NPC that couldn't die and also like wouldn't get mad at you. And you just kept like stabbing them in the back or something and it would get you to level 100 sneak. That's how I remember it in my head. Maybe I don't remember it right though. But I do remember, like, and this I can be sure of, is that there were definitely videos on YouTube that would be like guide on how to get level 100 in like different like stats in Skyrim, like the easiest way to do it. And I definitely remember, I think the one for smithing was you just made a ton of iron daggers. I think that was the strat. I don't think I ever did that one though. Maybe I did. You could love your SML YouTube videos. I'm glad they like them. Yeah, the controller's still being weird, but I feel like I'm just gonna have to put up with it. Is that the first time you exploited a glitch? Probably not. Not a glitch, it's a game mechanic. I mean, that's why the word like exploit comes in well. Because like when you're exploiting a game, you're not necessarily doing anything the game doesn't want you to do, but it's not necessarily how the game intended you to do something. No, that's the only one that was updated. Comet. Maybe in the future I'll like update more, we'll get like some new emotes. But right now it's not like a huge priority. Unfortunately, I missed that. It's not that bad, though. The thing I need to get is just over here. My controller... I hate saying stuff like my controller and blaming the controller, but it's like actually an issue now, and it's definitely more of an issue than I have ever had it be an issue, and I don't know why. I have no idea what happened between my last stream and today where the controller is acting up as badly as it is. It's got like a ton of lag, and it's like essentially freezing every once in a while. And like what I mean by that is like every once in a while, like, you know how like the Joy-Cons are always like rumbling because they have that like HD rumble feature? Every once in a while, like it'll freeze up and like it'll stay on like one rumble and I'll really feel it. And usually when that happens, that means like in the game, it is just doing the same input and sending the same signal. Like it feels like it's essentially gotten stuck. And that's usually how I can tell I'm having problems with like the Joy-Con and it actually like connecting to my Switch and not being weird, is because it'll like do those really weird rumbles. I think I've heard that the Pro Controller can do it too. I would imagine it's just some weird thing to do with like connection problems with like the Switch's Bluetooth or whatever. Maybe something's getting in the way. Chat, maybe my parents' new mattress has Bluetooth in it. I figured it out. Get a world record with a broken controller? That's not happening. Big if true. Well, I mean, in fairness, they do have one of those really fancy mattresses. Like, they got one recently. And today, they swapped out the mattress for it. But, like, just the mattress, not, like, the actual, like, bed frame. So, I don't know if that would actually matter. It probably doesn't. Like, I'm mainly just joking saying this. But they do have one of those weird fancy mattresses where you can like change the settings and like make it go up and make it like softer. Nintendo mattress TM win. I mean, Nintendo's made some weird merch. No, I haven't gotten any new emotes. New emotes probably won't happen for a while because there's nothing I want to replace. Who's controlling the mattress right now? Yeah, it's on the same frequency as the Joy-Con, so I'm actually controlling the mattress with my Joy-Cons. Through the wall. AMD mattress. There's probably mattresses with like RGB on them. I say that and I just replace. Well, so we edited it. I didn't like. It's not a new emote. It's just an updated version of the same emote. It's something I had been meaning to do, but I kept procrastinating on, and I finally did it recently, so. It's just the naked. All my emotes are naked under that logic. Welcome back, Pike. Since 2D images can't wear real clothes, true. I was out for Ed's event. I had fun. I unfortunately got out round 1, but I did have a good time. One has a bow tie if it counts. I mean, I guess that does count. Make a good point. Oh my gosh, it did an extra roll. That might actually be my fault though. That might not have been the controller. I might have been shaking a little too much. Okay, probably is a full pirate get up. Maybe, but... So the thing about the bid emotes is, like... Technically speaking, all of them are dressed. Because the whole, like, idea behind the bid emotes is that they're all in costumes. Okay, well, that's not entirely true, because one of them just has a rocket launcher, but that's besides the point. Most of the bid emotes are just, like, costumes. I wonder if I'll ever have to commission more bid emotes. Because I would need somebody to, like, unironically give me, like, 5 grand to unlock more bid emote slots. And that's just, like, way too much money to be giving one person. That's Soft Bazooka? Yeah, it's the 400,000 bid emote. 400,000 bits cheered, which is $4,000. Could definitely happen over a period of years. Maybe. Maybe. I'd have no problem commissioning more emotes. True. I wouldn't have a problem commissioning more. Like, I'm not worried about, like, money for commissioning more. Don't worry. The way I manage my expenses for stream right now is pretty solid. Like, I give myself a budget out of the money I make every month, and that budget's what I get to spend on cool ideas and projects. Which is really nice, because it alleviates so much pressure on, like, putting money into cool ideas. Because on like one end, you could think of it as like, oh, I'm spending $100 on this stream. I don't know if it's worth it. But on the other end of it's like, you could be like, oh, it fits into my budget this month, so I can do it. Like, it's easier, I think, when you already have the money set aside to, like, essentially reinvest in cool. I think it's just better for me. And, like, that budget is gonna change from month to month. Especially when I move out. Whoops. Being a bit dumb. In school this semester? Yes. So like right now the timeline for like my personal life is I should finish my degree this semester. It'll just be like an associate's degree in business. And then after that, I want to look more closely in moving out, finding an apartment I'll be happy in. And then yeah, I'll be full-time streaming. / YouTube. Full-time content. I'm getting a smart person certificate. True. And it only took me like 5 years. It only took me like 5 years to get one. And it's not even a full bachelor's degree, but hey, you know what? I'm not upset with myself. I'm pretty proud of what I've accomplished in these last 5 years. Well, the purpose of the piece of paper is that it makes it easier to get a job. And the thing is, this sort of answers like another question I see in chat. If streaming fails, which it can, like I know I'm doing very well for myself right now, but like what if a year down the line, like everything just slowly falls apart because I like run out of ideas and I'm not uploading anymore and you know, I'm having trouble getting the motivation to stream. Like, and this is just like an example of like a worst case scenario. I am able to more easily transition into a traditional job if I have a piece of paper as opposed to no piece of paper. Like, that's the whole point of like finishing up a degree, even though after I finish it, I'm still going to be streaming still. It's like security, essentially. Getting degrees does take time, especially if you like take time off or, you know, change your mind and stuff like that, which is everything I did. I also took classes part-time and I'm still only taking classes part-time. Right now, I'm taking 4 credit hours because that's all I need left. But last semester, I was only doing 6. So like, gosh dang it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking your time if you're in a situation where you don't need to rush. And like the reason I say that specifically is because like I'm in a situation where with my degree I'm able to stay at home and my parents have been like very kind with that. I know other people don't have that situation, so it might not be as possible to you know, approach things in the same way I've been fortunate enough to. Which moon did I miss? Ooh, I know which one. I need to get this now. This is gonna lose so much time. It can take a while. It can. Like, a lot of different things affect it. Like, again, for me, I transferred schools, transferred majors multiple times, and I also have taken a lot of time off. And I've done a lot of classes only part-time. So instead of doing like the typical 18 credit hours, you'll like see, or like 16 or whatever it is for a full-time student, I've been taking like 6 a semester. Evelyn Rose, thank you for the Prime sub for 2 months. I appreciate it. Mostly watch the YouTube, but you love to support you. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm hoping my new video I'm working on can come out soon. My goal was to get it out by like tomorrow or Saturday, but I don't think that'll happen unless tomorrow I'm just able to like grind out a ton. I've talked a little bit about the video on stream chat. What I'm doing is I'm replacing all the textures in SMO. And when I say that, I mean I saw a Wii Sports video where the guy just replaced all the textures in Wii Sports with like images from Google and like MS Paint drawings, and I was like, oh, I could do that for Odyssey. You know, because there's totally not like 8 billion textures in this game, and it's totally not gonna take tons and tons of hours of work, right? Well, yeah, it's taken tons and tons of hours to work and a lot longer than I was expecting. I finished Metro today. So I've done Mushroom through Metro. I technically don't have to do every kingdom. I could probably cut it early, but I feel like I should still probably do Snow, Seaside, Luncheon, Ruined Moon. Like, that's only 5 more kingdoms. In the freaking Metro is the biggest kingdom. Like, I literally edited 197 textures. Sure, some I just changed the hue or like inverted the colors or whatever, but others I had to download a JPEG of a Nintendo DS and place it over a brick wall. Which, that's a lot of work. You know? I have no idea what that video is actually going to look like when I'm done. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I am spending so much time and just doing all these random things, half of which I probably don't even remember I did. And then I have to actually edit it together into a coherent video. So we'll see how it goes. You don't understand how US University works. What is a credit? I don't know if there's an easy way to explain what a credit is, but generally speaking, like if you were taking a class over the course of a semester that was something like calculus, that would probably be a 3 credit hour class. Like your typical 1 semester class is 3 credit hours. Credit hours mean number of hours per week generally. Yeah, I've heard that, but that doesn't always line up. Like I'm taking I'm taking 2 1 credit hour classes this semester. In one of them, we have 1 2-hour meeting time. And then in the other class, there's no required meetings, but the teacher was like, yeah, you could expect to spend 10 to 15 hours per week on this class. Which to me, I read that and I was absolutely baffled, because you're probably thinking like, oh, maybe it's the like professional like resume class Fir has been talking about that he doesn't like. But no, it's the introduction to Microsoft Word class where he was like, yeah, you should be expecting to spend like 10 to 15 hours a week on this class. You know, it's an introductory computer class. That's 1 credit. I don't know why they're expecting it to take 10 to 15 hours of work a week, but I definitely haven't been spending that much time a week. Talking about school again. Somebody asked a question, all right? Different per school. Normal classes, my uni, 4 credits. Yeah, like it's confusing what a credit is. Is Word just that complicated? No, it's not. Maybe it's with the expectation that you read the entire textbook, which I'm not doing because I already know how to use Microsoft Word and Google to figure out things I don't know how to do in Microsoft Word. So I'm not reading the textbook. Don't tell my teacher, chat. I don't know what you mean by that, Naru. This on you, I am your teacher. By watching the stream, I feel like you're creating a conflict of interest. That could get you in trouble. I'm sorry, I might have to ban you for your own safety. Whoops, I split early. Your lab classes run credit hour, but 9 hours per week and lots of homework. Yeah, I had some instances like that where like I had a lab class and it was the most annoying class I had ever taken. Is it true you can choose to show up to college? Well, I mean, you can choose to not show up to your classes, but when you're spending like anywhere between a few hundred to a few like $1,000 per class, depending on like where you're going to school, and you know, some classes still great on attendance, you know, there's kind of motivation to show up. I mean, you could also just not show up to high school if you wanted. In fairness. School will kick you out of classes if you don't show up. Yeah, a lot of classes do have like attendance requirements, or a lot of schools do still. Like, I think at my old school, there was specifically a requirement where, like, if you didn't show up for the first week of classes, you were just automatically dropped or something. Attendance-based classes in grad school other than undergrad, it's the worst. Yeah, I don't like it when teachers grade on attendance, really. Because on the off chance that something more important is happening where you can't show up or you're, like, sick, kind of sucks. Something more important is happening. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet release date. Oh, man. I think most reasonable professor would be fine with leaving you in an emergency. Probably. I mean, you just need to communicate that sort of stuff. Like, like, going back to the whole attendance policy at my old school, I emailed professors before the semester started, because I was like, hey, I'm doing a charity, I'm like in a charity thing where I am not gonna be here for the first class. Is that fine? Because I was in AGDQ, I was doing a speedrun, and that was for charity. So I like literally reached out to my professors and was like, hey, I'm not gonna be here on this date. I want to make sure I don't get like screwed because of it. And like everyone was chill from what I remember. That sucks. I just didn't hold Y. It's a really bad death. I'm gaming for charity. Could I be excused? I don't even think I said gaming. Maybe I did. Probably not though, because I feel like you're more likely to just be dismissed from like doing it just because it has to do with video games. It's amazing what you can do by emailing the right person with the right email. I mean, I feel like in a lot of cases it's like that. You just need to like actually talk to people. And if you actually talk to people, you know, you can make things fine. Talking to people. Well, you don't even have to talk to them. You can just send them an email. And then every once in a while, they'll be like, oh, we'll schedule a meeting with me through the online portal. It can be like a phone meeting. It can be online. And then you're like, uh-oh. Because I'm the type of person who would much rather solve all their issues with like school through email. I don't want to have to actually talk to somebody. We made a new vid? No, not yet. I'm working on it. If you ever want to see if I've made a new vid, just go to my YouTube channel, you know? Will I make a school video? What do you mean school video like Point Bird? You mean this like quiz video? Because if so, no. Vacate you later. Yeah, as of right now, I don't really want to do IRL content on my YouTube or Twitch. Maybe that'll change in the future, but right now I don't. Alright, see you later, Metagross Nerd. About a video on TwitchCon. I don't want to make vlogs. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Frick. I'm relying on the PowerPoint list right now, which means I'm making more routing mistakes. Yeah, I don't want to do vlogs. Or didn't you say you wanted to make more money? Just flooding my YouTube channel with like tons of low effort videos that I don't think are good isn't necessarily going to make me more money in the long term.
Hi. Oh.
Like, I think I've talked about this before. I don't want to like do stuff just for the sake of doing stuff. If I'm making a video, I want it to be something I'm proud of. I want it to be something that I think is cool when people like. Like, sure, this is my job, and I do want to make money off of it, but like, I'm not gonna just make a video for the sake of making money, if that makes sense. That being said, I'm still looking into the process of potentially incorporating sponsored segments into some of my videos, which I think could be potentially important, but you know. That probably won't be every video. I don't know how I want to handle something like that yet. And the main thing I need to do first is get a management agency. I sent a friend a DM about it, asking like if they had any advice for that. The second channels are, yeah, I don't have time to manage a second channel right now though. Like, I can hardly manage the VOD channel. I've uploaded one video to the mod channel in like the last 6 months. Same with the shorts channel. I used to be like really into doing like shorts and TikTok, but too much work. Cappy's a killer, but if you don't like killing, let's take a look at our sponsor, Vegan Foods, Cappy's enemy. I don't know if they would accept a sponsor like that, but it is interesting because there are times where certain creators will manage to make sponsored segments that you actually want to watch because they're funny. And there's definitely times where I wonder in like some of my videos if I could do that. And like with the video I'm making now, if I had a sponsorship, one of my thoughts was I could literally replace all the textures in a kingdom with like the logos and like branding of whatever's sponsoring me. Like, imagine it's a NordVPN ad and I've just replaced the textures in like Snow Kingdom with like NordVPN adverts. Like, in my head, I think that's really funny, but there's no sponsor for that video, so that's not gonna happen. Darius is good management for agency for Twitch streamers. I'm more focused on management for YouTube, but ideally I would want somebody who's competent on both. I don't know how they're fine with it, but they often sound like being sarcastic and likes it, huh? But yeah, we'll see. I've had management agencies reach out to me before, and none of them have like caught my attention. Is the simple way to put it. The hills are alive with NordVPN. Imagine Sand Kingdom chat, but the sand texture is just a repeated NordVPN logo. Everyone is doing HelloFresh now. HelloFresh is like the streamer sponsorship. I almost took a HelloFresh sponsorship chat. I was so close. I was so close. Was that the Tom Scott computer mouse? I love every time Tom Scott like does like a sponsorship, like especially for something like NordVPN, because like he'll read the deliverable where it's like you can use, you know, it to like trick the trick like Netflix or whatever to, you know, letting you watch videos in another country. But then he specifically mentions how you should check the terms of service of the streaming service first, because it's against this TOS of most streaming services to do that. And I think it's so funny that he's able to get them to let him say that. I love Tom Scott. He's pretty great. Man, we're pretty far behind, but I don't want to reset yet because I feel like I can save the time back. You're on fiber now? Nice. Shoutouts to good internet. Do I want to move? Yeah. I mentioned it literally this stream. Once I finish my college, that's like the next thing on the, you know, the next thing on the list. I want to move again. I haven't moved. What do you mean? I've been living at my parents' place forever because it's cheap. Why do I want to move? Because I like the idea of having the freedom to like control my own space. And, you know, having like full privacy and just, you know, living my own life. You know, the whole idea of independence. Gonna move out or away. I think it's a two-step process. I want to move out, but I think I eventually want to move away. Because I don't think I want to stay in Ohio. Which, you know, that doesn't sound like a very controversial thing to say. I don't want to live in Ohio. Like, Cincinnati is all right. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I just don't think I want to live in Ohio. But what about Skyline? Don't worry, Skyline will always be with me in my heart. It's probably given me like heartburn, you know, it'll be a long-lasting condition. So it'll stay with me. I want to live near Small Ant. I don't want to move to Canada. Are we doing all right, Dal? Hey, Super Big, hope you're doing all right. All right, guys, get your guesses in the chat for the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. Get them in. Get them in. Is there any say I'd like to move? It's a two-step process. I'm still on step 1. So I haven't figured out step 2 yet. There are multiple motivators that would determine how step 2 would go, and I can't know those. Oh my gosh, I blame the controller, chat. If you were gonna guess low, guess like 5 seconds higher. My controller's still being weird. Move to LA, that's the rule. See, that goes back to the whole like external factors that would affect where I move. LA is expensive. 5442, any 5442s in the chat. Yeah, realistically, I think where I end up going when I decide I don't want to live in Ohio anymore would probably be based on where my friends are, I think, personally. And obviously how much it costs. Problem is, a lot of my friends live in expensive places, though. Because I feel like they're either streamers, and I feel like every streamer lives in LA. Well, not actually, but there's like this weird like density of streamers that live in specifically LA or specifically like Texas. Or Vegas. True, Vegas is like the 3rd place. I don't think I'd want to live in Vegas, though. LA, San Francisco, Austin, or Canada. You can't just name a whole country and be like, oh yeah, they either live in like these 3 cities or Canada, the entirety. Not everything is expensive and our power grid sucks. Yeah, I think so. So personally, my 2 main reasons I wouldn't want to live in California are everything's super expensive and that it's on fire. That's like forest fires to me, when it comes to like disasters, are the scariest. Because even if like the fire isn't coming towards where I live, all that smoke, I don't want to deal with all that smoke. That's like a big, you know. I've seen pictures before where it's just like everything's orange. Have I been abroad? No. I bought a passport in, so I've never been abroad, but I do have a passport. I got it in about like March of 2020. And that's some like environmental storytelling, if I've ever seen any. Yeah, I don't like fire, chat. It's scary. Well, in fairness, any disaster is pretty scary. Like, I feel like I'd be more likely to live somewhere where, you know, you have to deal with forest fires than somewhere where you have to deal with hurricanes. Hurricanes are actually exponentially scarier than forest fires, if you think about it. I don't like fires. The streamer that lit a tiny man on fire for a funny video. Well, it was a puppet. I'm pretty sure I burnt my thumb trying to record that. Hurricanes are rarely anything. Yeah, but if they're not barely anything, then it's like terrifying, and I don't want to deal with that. Hurricanes have seasons while fires don't. That's not true. Entirely. Earthquakes, tornadoes, fires, hurricanes. I think that's my list, probably, yeah. Earthquakes aren't very scary to me. I know you can have really bad earthquakes, but no, this is not as scary for me. Well, see, the issue for me, for fires specifically, is like all that smoke that is generated. You can't really avoid that very easily. Because again, I don't think anywhere I move would really be in direct threat from like burning down from a forest fire, because I'm like definitely the type of person to live like close enough to a city, like, you know, a densely populated area. But still, that smoke. That smoke. Who's your best friend? Me. Smile. Smile. I've never been good at answering that question. Jokes aside. So I don't think I have an answer. Also, I don't like the idea of ranking my friends. Like, even though, like, obviously everyone's gonna have, like, people they're closer to than others. I wouldn't want to go out and blatantly be like, oh, I like Bob more than Dylan. Bob's my best friend. But Dylan, you're 4. You're rank 4. I should make a battle pass system for my friendships. Like, you'll have your dailies where if it'll be like, oh, you sent me a DM, that'll be like 10 XP. Bird, no. Alright, jokes aside, I think there are people that unironically try and do stuff like that. Because I want to say I've definitely seen it before with like younger people. Where it's like they'll have like a whole tiered ranking system to farm engagement from their friends. You've seen a certain Discord that has that. It's... If anyone in chat does this, if you give your friends like rankings, like in terms of like how much of a friend they are with you, don't do that. It's toxic. I don't think it's a good thing for anyone involved. Pokemon Go ranks your friends for you. Oh no. Yeah, I'll set up a Discord server for it, and like there will be only one person, and it'll be the person who has like the highest battle pass will get the like the best friend role in Discord, and it'll like show them separately from all other members. Like right under best friend, it'll be like what's a fun like alliteration of like friend or pal or another synonym? Basically best buddy. Yeah, that's pretty good. It could, so like right under you have best friend, you have best, like basically best buds. And then like where the battle pass will start, chat. So like people who are like you just became friends with will start at level 0 on the battle pass, and the role will be fake friend. I'm just progressively making the system like more and more toxic and more actively hostile to those who are participating in it. What am I talking about? The friend battle pass. An actively bad and harmful idea. Like every once in a while, chat, we'll just develop like a really bad idea on stream. Like another example of a bad idea we've developed on stream is simulating inflation through the channel points economy. And that bad idea is specifically having a bot that tracks how many viewers I have and the hypothetical rate they would theoretically be gaining channel points, and then doing math with those numbers to simulate inflation for channel points and having the cost of channel point rewards rise based on that. It would be horrible. It would be so bad. That's gotta be one of my worst ideas. This sounds like an economics major thesis. I mean, it could be. Maybe it could be. And your thesis has something to do with how people, the effects of how people use channel points when you create this system. Because like the system would also hypothetically, like whenever somebody spends channel points, those are channel points going out of the market. So, you would, deflate the prices of things based on that. And you could also see how it affects gambling tendencies. Because everything's more expensive, are people more prone to gamble their channel points out of desperation? So that they can actually redeem Smile, which is like just a metaphor for for happiness, for like economic prosperity and happiness. Magnus redeeming Smile, guys. We get some smiles in the chat for that. Thank you for the smiles, chat. You did a good job. Proud of you. Have you bought Mario Party E yet? No, chat, I'm not buying Mario Party E. There's other things I need to buy first. Like, I got sent a really good guide on how to dump, like, DS games and, like, Game Boy games and stuff like that. And I need to actually go through it so I can do Pokemon stream. Like, hypothetically, I could get, like, a 3DS or DS capture card or something like that and just stream that. But I don't know. I kind of like it when you can stream games that are just on your computer and they look a lot better because it's emulated instead of being on original hardware. Plus, ROMs are probably easier to install on emulator for old games. Or sorry, mods. I don't really want to get into a discussion on, like, the ethics of, like, video game piracy. However, there's definitely a part of me that likes the novelty of doing it all myself. I don't know. Instead of, like, doing what most people do and just finding a download online. I could play Pokemon on my Switch, but I don't really want to play the new Pokemon games. With the one exception, I might stream Scarlet and Violet. Homegrown piracy? Well, dumping a game isn't piracy. My understanding. But it gets kind of complicated. Like, there's a lot of stuff on the Switch that you have to do to actually be able to dump your game files, because Nintendo obviously doesn't want you to do it. Some of these remove games for circulation, destroy a piece of gaming history. Yeah. Like, I don't want to get into, like, too big of a discussion of it, but I'm definitely of, like, the agreement that the main reason piracy happens is because of its accessibility. Because generally speaking, if you can just buy something, people, if they're able to, will buy it. All right, Kookadeel Showdown, we did it. Which am I gonna choose? I don't know. I might buy both. No, that's not true, Jet. However, you could argue that it's moral. Or, like, not immoral. I don't want to get into, like, a big discussion on that, because I don't want to talk about, like, people breaking the law on stream. Cheese Jane, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 44 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Has Fir captured a Paragoomba yet? No. I thought most games were easily accessible. So this isn't a game that's not easily accessible, but like every once in a while, like stuff will happen. Like recently there was the whole thing with the Warner Bros. And Discovery merger. And because of that, there's a lot of like cartoons that are just now not easily accessible through any legal means, which is kind of hecked up. And sometimes that'll happen with like video games too, or with video games it'll just happen where like there is nowhere selling a game that people want to buy. Isotherm, thank you for the tier 1, and a Surg, thank you for the tier 1. Happened with the Deadpool game. I think this is an issue that comes up with Dark Souls speedrunning as well, because the version of Dark Souls that people speedrun on isn't something you can buy anymore. It's just not for sale on Steam or something like that. At least I think that's what I've been told. How about eBay? I'm pretty sure it's a digital download PC game, which is the version people speedrun on. I don't know the specifics of like the whole Dark Souls scenario. I just know that's what I've been told. Because I think if you buy the original Dark Souls, you can only buy Prepare to Die edition, and you can't buy like the original. And I think they speedrun like on a specific version of the original. Did I play Cuphead? I played it when it first came out. I haven't played the DLC, and I don't think I really want to. Like, I watched some streamers play it, and I don't think I would get anything extra out of playing it myself. Like, I don't think I enjoy games like Cuphead too much. Is it that having a Cuphead speedrun submitted on SRDC? Yeah, I was tempted to try speedrunning Cuphead because it was like a new popular game. And I did one IL of the race level, or like one of the like platformer levels. It never followed through with actually speedrunning the game itself because the speedrun looked like absolute garbage. I don't know what it's like these days, but I want to say I remember one of the most important things being a mashing strat, and that is an immediate turnoff for me speedrunning a game. I unfortunately, like, I don't want to increase my chances of getting like carpal tunnel or something speedrunning. So I don't want to have to learn how to mash like 15 times a second throughout like the entire duration of a 30-minute speedrun. Or however long it is. Are there any 2D games I like? Like just 2D games in general. Like what defines a 2D game here? Like 2D platformers? Is the original Zelda game a 2D game? Shovel Knight's fun. I enjoyed Shovel Knight. I never played any of the Shovel Knight DLC, even though I own it. Actually, no, that's not true. I played Spectre of Torment. I almost speedran it. Very close. I didn't follow through with it, though. I like 2D Mario. 2D Mario's good. If they made a new 2D Mario game, I would buy it and play it. Ah, the controller is still being dumb. Why is it doing this? On stream? Yeah, I'd play new 2D Mario on stream. Maybe we'd even do challenges. I don't know. I don't know what you would make out of challenges for a 2D Mario game. Like, I don't know what sorts of YouTube content would be there. You got drift? No, it's not drift. It's connectivity issues. No coins? I don't know. Orion pace to PB? Yes. By like 3 seconds. I think usually when Joy-Con drift happens, it's mostly consistent. Like, I think it's the same way. Agnews, usually. Technically, you can make a mod to accept. I mean, I don't think that's a simple mod to make like you might be thinking. I don't know if that's exactly how that works. Like if it was that simple, Nintendo would have probably already like completely fixed it through programming. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Nintendo can update the controllers. And they can update, like, the software on them. And they do update the software on them. Oh my gosh, my controller is being so stupid. I was like a spin pound there, but it made me backflip. And now it's not even turning left. And oh my gosh. I hate connectivity issues. All right, that was my fault. Do you watch Mario Puppet YouTube channels? No, I do not. I don't know of any Mario Puppet YouTube channels. Unless you count my channel as one of them. I need to buy more lenses for that, for those videos. I played Paper Mario. I played Origami King. It was fun. Do I watch Lego Mario content? No. Not. Chat. So many of my inputs are just not going through right now. Like, I pressed Y to throw Cappy there, and it didn't even happen. This is so bad today. I don't know if I've ever had it this bad. The KB/S is my internet speed. That has nothing to do with the issues I'm experiencing in game. At least that was my own fault, not the controllers. Best run ever with no mistakes? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, how far are we behind? Gonna have to see. Chat, it's been like, hacking. How big is your Joy-Con drawer now? So what I do these days is instead of buying new Joy-Cons, every time what I'll do is I've bought a pair of Joy-Cons at GameStop. I'll get the warranty, right? I'll get the warranty. And then when they inevitably start drifting within the year, I take them back to GameStop and they give me a replacement. So I just pay like the $10, $15 it costs for the warranty. And then when they break, I take them back. And they'll be like, is it joystick drift? And I'll be like, yeah, it's joystick drift. Does the warranty continue on the replacements? No, I have to get a new warranty. So whenever I get the new Joy-Cons, they'll ask, do you want to get the warranty again? And I'm like, yeah. Because they know it's the Joy-Cons. Somebody working at GameStop definitely knows that the Joy-Cons absolutely are garbage. Still a good deal, that's like 80% off. Yeah, they probably have some sort of system where either, since it's GameStop, I wouldn't be surprised if they just put it up as a used Joy-Con stock. Or they might have something where they can like send them back to Nintendo or get them fixed or get like reimbursed. Which, by the way, chat, I would never recommend you buy a used pair of Joy-Cons ever. Unless you intend to, like, manually replace the joysticks, it's just not worth it. No. Not difficult to replace the joysticks? It's difficult enough to be a hassle. I would know. I've tried it before. Does Ohio have sales tax? I don't know. Just Google it. I think so, probably. Yeah, instead of making a battle pass for my friends, I'll make a battle pass for the stream. It'll be through channel point rewards. What would that even be? This thought just came into my head because I was thinking about how horrible the friend battle pass is as a concept, and I was thinking, like, how can I apply this to my stream? How can I make my stream worse? Do you think Twitch is ever gonna add a battle pass? It's just a genuine question. Answer honestly. How's the run going? Could be better. My controller's being really funky today. And hard. I sure hope not. All right. If somebody said yes, I was gonna ask them why. It was a bait to ask if it to figure out why somebody thinks Twitch would actually do that. But it is Twitch. They do sort of just remove features because they feel like it, and they also have a habit of creating features, having them be in A/B testing where only 10% of streamers have access to them, and then scrap the feature after 2 years. They also have a habit of doing that. Give the 5 bits Funky Kong. You don't see what they gain from doing it. Yeah, you could, but you could log on to like Twitch, and then you would have your dailies pop up, and it would be like watch for underscore for 20 minutes. And you'd be like, oh, better watch for underscore for 20 minutes. And then on like at like level 30 in the battle pass, you get like a chat badge. That'd be so bad. Imagine Twitch having like a battle pass with like daily and weekly rewards, and one of the challenges, or one of the like one of your like dailies or weeklies is like send 100 messages in a Twitch chat. You just actively have somebody coming into chat and like spamming just because they need to get their weeklies in because it expires soon. Buy at least 3 bits this month. Daily challenge. Win a prediction. We could have even more people in chat begging for predictions. Man, this has been a really weird run. I definitely blame the controller issues for the run being so weird. The bonk was a controller issue, not that bonk. Oh yeah, I should mention this again, chat. Sometime next week, and when I say next week, I mean any day between Saturday and just next week, any day next week. I will probably do some of the viewer idea challenge stuff. Because it's about all done. I just need to schedule what the streams are gonna look like. Because all the modding stuff is about ready to go. because there were some modded ideas. I don't know what day that'll start. It might start Saturday, just because the sooner I start it, the sooner a video on it can become in the works. You're already doing a video? I am already working on a video, but that doesn't mean I can't work on other videos at the same time. Like, it's a process. I'm trying to upload like as close to weekly as I possibly can. I gotta like always be working. Like, this month's obviously not gonna be weekly because I'm already almost at 2 weeks since my last upload, and my current video isn't done. Being a streamer hard? The work is fun, but it's stressful. I feel like that's a good summary of what it's like to be a streamer. Like, you get to do this really cool thing, but it's a very stressful thing. I'll be uploading to my vods channel more. I just don't have time to manage it as much as I would like. The goal is to eventually upload to it, but hard. Getting a vods channel manager might be something I look into in the future, but not yet. I'm not ready to pay somebody to manage a channel like that for me. Is the Christmas VOD on my VODs channel? Technically, it's unlisted on the channel. Like, it's there. I just haven't made a thumbnail for it. Like, I still have the VOD. It's uploaded. Come on, Mario. Just get the moon. How's the run going? It could be better. I've been having controller issues today, and it's been making it a bit harder to play. Which I know sounds like an excuse, but you gotta trust me on this one. Actually, I am having controller issues. Isn't it really easy to upload VODs? Yeah, but it's not about just uploading it. It's about making sure, you know, you have a good title and thumbnail, and that you aren't, you know, having like a 5-minute, 10 minutes before everything starts. Even if it is still just a VOD, you want people to actually watch it. So if I do a challenge, I need to like cut it so it's only the challenge. Just an example. You want to ask about hide and seek? You forget it's a Mario game? Really? When you watch it since it wasn't there when you happened. No promises that it'll be up anytime soon. I should note. Because the VOD channel has been a really low priority recently. Like, my main priority has just been, like, making sure I keep grinding YouTube, which, as it turns out, is a lot of work for the rate I'm trying to upload. It's so hard. Very satisfying when things go well, but it's just hard and stressful. Like, I think a good way to surmise it is it almost always feels like I'm only 4 videos or so away from having nothing to make. Like, I have more than 4 ideas listed down. The me listing down an idea doesn't necessarily always mean it's actually something that I should make into a video. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's something that I can, like, easily make anytime soon either. Yo, happy birthday, Distorted Chick. So what have you guys been up to today? How have you been spending your Thursdays? Setting up your college laptop, writing mods for Hollow Knight. Ooh, that's cool. Started school. Hopefully the transition back into school is going okay. I know it's the start of the semester for a lot of people. Oh, Splatoon 3 comes out tomorrow. Does that mean streamers are already playing it because they make a JP account? I've done that before, so like I know. It's so tedious. You have to like buy a JP, you have to make a JP Nintendo like eShop account. And then you have to buy a like Japanese eShop card and hope that you don't like get scammed buying it online. And then you have to download it on the JP eShop account. I wish Nintendo just did global release times. That'd be nice. Like one of the nice things about platforms like Steam, it feels like games always release at the same time on there, no matter where you live. It can be kind of annoying though when a game releases at like noon, because it's like, oh, I want to play it, but I have to wait like 2 more hours. There's somewhere I could live in Japan. I don't think I want to live in Japan. And as somebody who basically knows nothing about actually living in Japan, Based on things I've heard, the main reason I don't think I'd want to live in Japan is because of like the culture of like smoking. Because I think it's much more, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it much more common for people to like smoke cigarettes in Japan? Especially like in public spaces or whatever. They have smoking areas. It's still like a more common thing though, right? Or am I just completely wrong? Is this just a misconception I've had in my head? But either way, I just can't be around cigarette smoke. It just, I just can't do it. I also don't know Japanese. I don't think I'd want to live somewhere where the main language isn't, you know, something I could speak. Energy heavily. Yeah, like if it's something you do, like, you know, you do you. I just can't like handle inhaling like the secondhand fumes. Didn't I say I knew Mandarin? No. I don't know like any language besides English, and I hardly know that one. That was CJ. Wait, does CJ actually know some Mandarin? Know a bit of ASL, but not enough to have a conversation. Gosh dang it, I fell. I feel like that would be a neat one to know. Mainly because you know, just for like accessibility reasons, I'm sure people would appreciate it. The extra effort, you know. He said it during Pooh's speedrunning event. Oh, he was probably joking. Like, just think about it a little bit. We do the speedrun in Mandarin Chinese most of the time. So CJ at a speedrunning event says he knows Mandarin. I feel like he probably doesn't actually know it and it was just a joke. Especially if he said it during like the Sphinx questions. I think the real joke is he actually, that would be even funnier. That would be actually so funny. Oh my gosh, I gotta learn Mandarin Chinese so that when people ask me when I'm doing speedruns, if I can understand what it's saying and I can just say yes and everyone will just think I'm joking. Like I can say it super sarcastically too. That would be so funny. That's so much effort for a joke, but it would be really funny. Man, this run. I don't want to reset though, that's the problem. Yeah, learning a language is a life skill though, so it'd be more than just a joke. It's just, it would just be the original motivator was a joke. It's how wait. Why did Alpha Red get in shape? I don't know this. I don't know this story. I have to know. He worked out like crazy because he thought it would be funny. What did he think it would be funny for? Short Jelly Bean, redeeming smile, guys. We get some smiles in the chat for that. Get him in. It was the haha internet funny man actually ripped though. I mean, hey, I guess again, like you said, if it's a motivator, it's not a bad thing. Offer visited and enter speedrun switch freezing. All right, that reminds me of a video that came up with my recommended recently. I was gonna watch it, then I forgot. Easy Speezy did a video where he speedran Super Mario Bros. Underwater, which I think is really funny. He had this such a ridiculous setup. It was such a ridiculous setup. I didn't actually get to watch the video because I was like talking with a friend and I got distracted and forgot to. But he was like, I think he was underwater and the Switch was just like surrounded by like some plastic or whatever. Which, that's funny. That's just, you can't beat that. Wait, what? Yeah, he made a video recently speedrunning Super Mario Bros. Underwater. Where did I watch it? It was just on his YouTube channel, and I didn't watch it because I got distracted. His YouTube channel, Easy Speezy. Mermaids are YouTubers now? I guess so. How could every Mario Odyssey kingdom in the respective based country? Hopefully you feel better soon, Frosties. Hopefully you feel better soon. Can you beat SML on a trash can? No. I can't. Game is so annoying sometimes with its like aim assist systems. That's what happened there. The game was trying to like aim Cappy into the coin, which made it easy to dive in the wrong direction. Naru, I'm not looking for video advice from chat because I feel like a lot of the times when people try and give me ideas on what to do, they misunderstand like what could make a good video on my channel or what my what I do or stuff like that. I have this issue in person a lot where like somebody will hear about what I do and they'll tell me I need to start playing Fortnite or something like that. The only times I want suggestions from chat generally are when I'm doing the dumb ideas videos. And yeah, that's like another thing. If you have an idea yourself of like an Odyssey challenge, like yeah, do it yourself. Make it happen. I don't need to be the one to do it. I haven't told that IRL before. I feel like... So the answer is yes. But it's a bit like more complicated than that. I've essentially been asked like, why aren't you playing this game when, you know, people have made like $3 million or whatever in a tournament? Like, why are you playing Mario when you could make more money playing this game? Like, that's generally how the question is phrased, or how people phrase it when they're like, you should play this. And again, that generally just completely misunderstands what I do, because like, I would be alienating my entire audience if I became a Fortnite streamer. Also, I'm not good at Fortnite. Ignore people at work. It's a lot harder to ignore somebody in person. Especially if they're like a family friend or something, or even just family, because sometimes like the family will like completely misunderstand like what you do. I feel like over time they've come to like understand it more, or just understand that they don't understand it, if that makes sense. I feel like that's a better description for some people, where it's like, yeah, this is new and different, and like wasn't around when I was a kid. Love my YouTube videos sometimes, so you have no original ideas. Sometimes an idea doesn't have to be original, it just has to be presented in a unique or different way. My Mario is faster than you think video is me taking what I had seen Minecraft YouTubers do, where you have videos like the fastest way to travel in Minecraft 1.14 or something like that. I saw videos like that and I thought like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I can apply this to like Mario Odyssey. And that's what I did. I explored like, hey, what are the fastest ways you can move in this game? I tried to present it in a fun and interesting way. And the video did pretty well. The idea wasn't original, but nobody had done anything like that for Odyssey yet. But yeah, it's all like a process. Cause like when you start like making like YouTube videos or like streaming or whatever, the more you do it, the more you learn about like how to do it well or what cool things you can do. Sort of like similar to art, where like when you're drawing, like the first time you're drawing, like what you draw is probably gonna suck. I feel like it's similar when you're making videos. The first video you make is gonna suck. Which the first video I made sucked. I think my first real video was when I did Darker Side blindfolded. I beat the level Darker Side blindfolded and I made a highlight video out of it. No worries, Lycanthropy, no worries. First vids usually do suck, they do. And I feel like that's something that's important to accept when entering any creative endeavor. Because I feel like when people are doing like creative things, they just want immediate success. But usually that won't happen. Usually you have to make a lot of stuff that sucks first. And that's just the way it is. Jonazel, thank you for the Prime for 9 months. I appreciate it. Back to doing homework. Good luck on the homework. Thanks again for the sub. Chat, did you know it's September and that subs are discounted? You might be able to subscribe to the channel for cheaper. Oops. I always try and get that moon because of the 80% route, but this is the darker side route. New subs are, I think, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure people have said this. If you cancel your sub and then renew it during the month, you should get the discount. And when I say cancel, I mean make it so it doesn't automatically renew. I don't know if that's true, because I'm not gonna bother to try it myself. But I don't think subs have to be first-time subs to take advantage of the offer. But I would go look over the page if people are curious. I would imagine you also get the discount if you like do the option to like upgrade from 1 month recurring to like paying every 3 months or 6 months or whatever. I'm gonna turn off the comparison right now because I really don't want to reset. I don't think I have time to. Bring it to the stream you did 2 days ago? Yeah, the stream I did 2 days ago, I got a new PB, so that's why we're comparing to it. So my PB is around 3 hours and 20 minutes, but world record's just under 3 hours. I don't need a capture farm during this fight for Darker Side, but it's just such a habit. Like, why not? I don't really lose any time from doing it. Yeah, it's honestly crazy that world record is under 3 hours. Like, what Tyrone as a runner has done for this game is phenomenal. He's put so much time into speedrunning Mario Odyssey and has accomplished like so much. Insane. What a gamer. He really is. How do you think people like him can get any percent down to? Well, I mean, he's already gotten any percent down to like a ridiculous number. Like somebody in chat probably knows Tyrone's any percent PB. Scappy's plant, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 5 months. I appreciate it. I mean, that's what'll happen, Skeppies, if you change your name for a joke. You can't change it back for 6 months. $56.55. Yeah, that sounds right, and it's pretty ridiculous. Like, sub-hour is still one of the craziest accomplishments you can, like, get as an SMO speedrunner, and his PB is, like, 3 minutes ahead of that. Like, people grind for months to get sub-hour. Literal months. And he has a time, like, 3 minutes better than that. That sucks. Yeah, Tyrone is Italian? Or no, wait. That's right. Yeah. I don't know why I was second guessing myself there. Thanks, Laurent. Appreciate it. Does it mean you have a deeper connection with Mario? You'd have to ask him. I don't know if I can answer questions about Tyrone's personal connection to Mario. No, the value dive. Wait. Oh, I didn't make it still. Crazy is only around 50 speedrunners have sub-hour, because sub-hour is really hard to get in SMO. Like, normally when you see somebody with the world record that's like a minute plus over second place, you'd think the game isn't like super duper optimized or super duper competitive. But in the case of Odyssey, that just isn't the case. The game's like incredibly competitive. I actually don't know how much better Tyrone's PB is compared to Niches. But I feel like it's a minute. Or even better than that. Somebody go check. What is second place in SMO? Like 40 seconds. Yeah, for a game like Odyssey, 40 seconds is kind of crazy. But about doing any percent? I used to do any percent all the time. I'm just not interested in doing it anymore because of that. Gosh dang it, I mistimed. And Tyrone wasn't mentioned because Tyrone didn't have world record until after sub hour, if I'm remembering right. Like, I think sub hour was 2019. And I don't know if Tyrone was like seriously competitive until like 2020. Like, in the grand scheme of things, he's almost like a newer runner. Well, at this point, I don't think it's fair to really call him a newer runner, but he's been around for less time than you'd expect, I feel. Wait, what am I doing? The dumb challenge run streams, Saturday at earliest. We'll see. Because almost all the modding stuff is done for the viewer challenges stream, so I'm about ready to be able to start doing those streams and have the video get worked on. Sorry for yawning a bit today. I'm a little tired. On the bright side, I don't have to wake up at 7 a.m. anymore. My parents are home, so I can actually get full sleep now. Oh, did I get the clip? Well, Cappy was definitely out of bounds, so I think I did. Sometimes when you collect that moon, you'll just flip out of bounds. Very weird. I can't respond to all my emails or DMs, King Toad. So I do apologize. It would be way too much work for me to respond to every DM and email at this point. Like, I think I'm finally reaching a point in chat where I need to like actually turn off like DMs from people who aren't my friends on Discord. You get that many? So recently on Discord, I've noticed I've been getting multiple a day on average. Well, actually, it's weird because it'll like come in bursts sometimes. But it's actually reaching a point now where it's a bit of a problem. Email isn't really much of an issue because like it's mostly just like sponsorship offers and stuff like that. But on Discord, like sometimes it's people like randomly trying to call me or people just saying hi or other things, and like it would be cool if I could respond to everyone and say hi to everyone, but I do need my own personal space. And I also don't have the like social energy to do that. Is there something in another language? No, that happens in Twitch chat sometimes though. I don't think I've ever gotten emails in a foreign language. Go up here, get that moon, and do the little sequence with the Goomba, and I need to make sure I specifically don't forget the moon in the cage, because I always forget it. Keep chat in English. Generally speaking, if people type in another language, the message will get deleted, and if they keep doing it, they'll get timed out. The general rule of thumb is that we can't moderate stuff that's said in another language effectively. He couldn't read English and they just came to my chat. Well, it's an English speaking stream, I'm sorry. It's impossible to accommodate every language. Like if I went to a Spanish streamer and I go into their chat, I'm not going to just start like randomly speaking English and asking them to accommodate that. Wrong way, gosh dang it. If a Spanish SMO player raid you. I mean, if somebody who has their primary language on stream as being, you know, not English and they raid me, it's still an English speaking stream. I'm still gonna have to tell people like, hey, you gotta speak English here. All the discussion is focused around that language, and it doesn't really work if I have like people talking in 5 different languages in chat. Like, I don't have the infrastructure to have people live dub me while I'm streaming to like 6 different Twitch channels for like the biggest languages in the world. Like, I just can't do that. And even if I could, I don't know if it would matter that much because I would still only be interacting with my one Twitch chat where everyone's speaking English. That'd be wild though, it would be. I don't think something like that would work for interactive content. I feel like it could potentially work for content that isn't directly interactive. Like, I mean, there's a reason where it's like a big sports game might be broadcasted in multiple languages. That being said, I do think it's cool that like some bigger YouTubers, and this is, since it's for not live content, it's like actually possible. I think it is cool to see some bigger YouTubers have channels where it's like their content but dubbed in other languages. Because I would imagine if you're big enough, that just makes, you know, your content easier to enjoy for, you know, people whose native language might not be English. Could I do that? I'm not a big enough streamer to do that. I can't afford the infrastructure to like have channels where it's completely dubbed over in another language. I couldn't afford it. It would be too much work. I do not have that sort of infrastructure as it currently stands. The underscore doesn't stand for anything. It's just there. Okay. Gotta do this sub area. Love that. Yeah, you just can't have periods in a Twitch name. It's not something you can do. Hey, Roy is cool. Hope you're doing all right today. Can you get better at SML? You just gotta practice a ton. There isn't really any way around it. If you're like speedrunning, you just gotta practice. Play the game more. Try and learn what you're doing wrong or what you can improve in. Well, hopefully you can change it someday, Anon. Gotta take things one step at a time, I guess. Alright, warp around tower. There's a freaking moon up there. I think I can make this jump. Should be fine. Oh yeah, that's an easy jump. For some reason, I had just completely forgotten about that moon. I don't know why. Alright, we are almost done with Sand Kingdom. Just 3 more. 3 more moons. I'm really tempted to go and look at what our like pace is, but I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, because I just want to finish the run no matter what, basically. So chat, what did you eat today? What did you eat today? I'm thinking about food right now. What did you guys eat? Taco. The first 2 people say tacos. That's crazy. Food valid. Chicken wings. Chili. Chicken patty. Nothing yet. Gonna have porridge. Well, hopefully the porridge is good. Only bread. What about yourself? All right. So there's an issue about asking me specifically what I ate today. Because I've hardly eaten anything. Thank you for the tier 1. I would say your name, but it's bait, so. But thanks for the sub, Small. I appreciate it. Honestly, really taking advantage of the September offer, though. Like, you know, might make a streamer say something funny. What did I plan to eat? Well, I don't know what I plan to eat after stream yet, but what I did eat today, I can't answer the question, is I had some chips and queso, and that's it. That's it, chat. And the queso wasn't even very good. You want to know why? Because it was I didn't even know they made this, but apparently you can buy Taco Bell queso, and my parents had bought it on vacation because they thought my brother would have it, but he didn't want it. Because my brother was who they were visiting on vacation. So they just sort of brought it home. And we're like, yeah, we have this. This canned Taco Bell. Well, I guess I shouldn't say canned because that makes it sound like it's in a can. But yeah, I'll be honest, what it tasted like was like, it tasted like if you made queso out of American cheese. That's how I would describe it. That is how I would describe it. What were the chips from? They were just some generic tortilla chips. Queso is usually American cheese. Yeah, but it tasted like American cheese. Like specifically Kraft American cheese. Like that's what it reminded me of. It made me think like, okay, this is queso that was made entirely out of like Kraft American cheese. So plastic? No, it didn't taste like plastic. Well, I don't know what plastic tastes like, so maybe it did. But American cheese from the deli doesn't have Kraft single steak. Exactly, exactly. Like there's a difference. But yeah, it wasn't very good. I'm still gonna eat the rest of it, but that is all I've eaten today. That's all I've eaten today. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. I keep screwing up the route. Gosh dang it. Please, Mario, please. Don't do this to me. I know it's my fault, but I'm blaming you. Like, my controller's not even doing the thing it was doing earlier, so I can't blame my controller. I can only blame myself. Or Mario. It's still my controller's fault? Yeah, of course. Definitely. That's why I keep making mistakes. Smile, haha. He hasn't been the same since he became Chris Pratt. I'm still really excited for the day we inevitably get a Mario Bros. Movie trailer. That's gonna be a special day. What if I was in it? I'm not. Well, actually, technically, if I was in it, I'd be under NDA, so I couldn't tell you guys. So I would still say I'm not. Crazy. I'm gonna feel like a parody, but it ends up happening. It might. Like, it's one of those things where you can't really know what it'll actually look like until you see it. Like, I feel like you can imagine, like, all of these actors, like, reading Mario lines or whatever. But I feel like it's impossible to know what it's actually going to be like until they finally release it. Which brings me to a question, chat. How long before a movie actually releases do they usually do a trailer? I'm not a movie guy, so I don't know what the timeline's usually like. Few months, 6 months, like 3 to 6 months. So we've still got a little bit to wait before a Mario movie trailer. Unfortunate. The point in which a normal playthrough becomes a speedrun is when you're actively making an effort to like be a speedrunner and, you know, go fast. Like, whether or not a playthrough is a speedrun, I would say is based on your goal of the playthrough. Like, are you just playing a game? Or are you trying to specifically finish the game, like, as fast as you can? Gosh. How many YouTube subs am I at? About 100,004 or 104,000. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, so it's slowing down a bit how much I've been getting per day. So I need to get this new video done soon. It's kind of scary, chat. So today I finished editing all the textures in this kingdom. So I've replaced them all with like images or like changed their colors or like redrew them. Any dumb thing like that. And I haven't actually loaded up the game since. So I have no idea what it would look like. Sneak peek, no. Because I feel like half the appeal of the video is going to be people going in and watching and being like, what the heck did you just do to this? What's the next video about? Recreating all the textures in SMO. It's based on those videos people have done where they just mod the game and replace the textures with like dumb memes and stuff. So what I've noticed keeps happening is I'm unoriginal and keep just drawing Among Us's on things. All textures, even the backdrop. All right, so not literally all textures. All textures is the exaggeration of what I'm doing. What I'm actually doing is most of the textures only in the overworlds and kingdoms, and only the ones that are easy to find in the game files, because the game files for this game, it's like a mess. There's so much garbage in there. Like to specifically talk about like this game and how things are organized. Every kingdom has a file that's called something along the lines of like in the instance of Metro Kingdom, it's City World Home Texture. And the majority of why aren't you, what is going, what? Okay. The majority of like textures in Metro Kingdom for all the different models and stuff are in that file. So for the most part, I'm only editing like the world textures for each of the kingdoms. What is going on? That was so weird. It was like glitched. Am I modding? Yeah, I'm doing all the modding for this video on my own. And when I say on my own, I mean Amethyst showed me how to do it. And now I have the power. So I technically have the skill set to make texture replacement mods now. I can make Mario's hat say Fortnite. It's within my skill set. This is not a good Lake Kingdom so far. In the game in Super Waluigi Odyssey, I don't know how to change models. I only know how to do textures. How do you record a mod SMO? Google is your friend for modding. For recording, you need a capture card. Yeah, the process of modding is complicated, so I can't explain how to do that on my stream. I would say I hardly know what I'm doing, but I do know how to replace textures in SMO now, so like that's like kind of a skill set. When the mod is done though, and I post the video chat, I'll do a playthrough of the mod on stream. I think that would be really funny. You guys think that would be funny? Me playing through the entirety of SMO with the texture mod I made. I feel like it would be borderline painful, but I still feel like that would be really funny. What's the next project after the textures project? Normally I wouldn't say, but it'll probably be the viewer ideas video. Because that's like the closest to being done. Gonna head out and get a look at the stream? Thank you, I appreciate it. Probably funny if you give it to somebody else who doesn't know the texture pack and have them do it live. If I hadn't already shown some of the modders I know what I've been doing, that could have actually been really funny. Like one of my friends, Mysticat, in their videos, they will sometimes do it where like after they make a challenge, or not a challenge, but like a mod, they'll like show their like friends in their videos and make it like a funny little bit. That could have been really funny to do for the recreating textures video. Just load into the kingdoms with somebody who hasn't seen it before. Like just use online multiplayer, have them download the mod and just load into the kingdom with them. It's a bit too late to do that. The way the video is going to be structured is not going to be like that, but that's like unironically a good idea. That'd be funny. It would. It would. I'll have to remember that like format for potentially like other stuff. I don't know what other stuff I would do where that format would apply, but I can't. So the whole reason I'm saying I can't do this is because I've already shown people chat. Like, sure, I haven't shown you guys yet, but a lot of people have already seen stuff And to me, the idea of like getting other people's reactions only works if they have never seen it. If they haven't seen anything. They have no idea what it is they're coming in. I hate value dives. I need to fix your controller. Okay, the value dives aren't a controller issue. That's a game issue. All right, see you later, plant. Got done from a painful football practice. Well, at least you're done and can relax now. Get a bit of a break. How's the run been going? It's been going all right. It's been going all right. And by all right, I mean, I've been having controller issues. So it's been going all right for a run that's been having controller issues. So like running, like physical running or speed running? As in like what I'm doing now. I have to clarify. You could mean either. Physical? No, I'm not a runner. My parents both enjoy running though. They both like it. Bit of good news for you. The mod I was working on before is finished. All the, so this is the viewer ideas. And I'm assuming when you say the mod, you mean the requests I made, like the multiple requests. So like all the ones I asked for viewer ideas. I know I'm wording this weird, but all 4 took a lot more work than I suspected, but it turned out great. Pog. But yeah, chat, that means there are 5 modded ideas for the chat challenges thing. 2 of them, the one Amethyst made and the one I had somebody else made, I would say they're gags. One of the ones Amethyst made, but I think the other 3 are funny and interesting. I am missing like 5 moves. That's impressive. Yeah, that's exciting, Amethyst. I might even, in that case, I might even do the first viewer ideas stream Saturday. Dude, I'm missing 5 moons, just like how there's 5 mods. Oh my gosh. What a coincidence. Yeah, you can send me a DM letting me know like how long everything took, and like depending on how long it took, I can maybe pay you tonight. It just depends on how much money I have in my. Or payouts are faster than Twitch. Well, so I mean, do I really need to explain to chat how I manage my money? I feel like I don't. This is not a line of discussion I need to go down. Wait, this isn't all moons. Yeah, you guys don't need the details. It's like entirely irrelevant. I don't like going into detail. Well, I mean, I go into detail on stream about some things I probably shouldn't go into detail on sometimes. In fairness. Do I send Amy a water bottle with my logo on it? No. I don't make enough money to send everyone that I've paid to do work for me a complimentary water bottle. That would be funny. Imagine I just randomly DM'd my emote artist and was like, hey, I'm giving everyone complimentary water bottle. Drop your, drop your PayPal. Or sorry, drop your address. I need to send you a complimentary water bottle. True, I can just cross out the Twitch logo on one of my Twitch water bottles and write Fir on it. Genius. I think for being a Twitch partner, I get a free gift at TwitchCon. I wonder if it's gonna be another water bottle. I wonder if it's gonna be another water bottle. I swear, if I get another Twitch water bottle as a gift for being a Twitch partner at TwitchCon, I don't know how I'll feel. I have 3 water bottles I've received for being a Twitch partner. That is not a joke. I've unironically been given 3 water bottles by Twitch as gifts for being a partner, essentially. And I haven't used any of them. Maybe not have partner yet? No, but she's getting close. Like, she can apply now, so she's in the part of the grind where you just hope Twitch accepts you. And then if they don't, you gotta wait and then try again. What do you mean by partner? So like a Twitch partner is just something you can get with Twitch. If you've ever seen somebody with a little check mark in chat, that means they have partner. You get approved to order your play button yet? No, I haven't. It's been like a week since I hit 100K, and I'm upset they haven't approved me yet. I think it has to be like a manual review or something like that, so like I get it, but Waiting for months on YouTube. I'm surprised you've had to wait with YouTube. And again, if you haven't tried... I accidentally pressed a button. Gosh dang it. If you haven't yet, I heard the way to complain to YouTube to actually have them fix stuff is specifically through Twitter. Why? I don't know, but that's just apparently the way YouTube support actually does anything. Have I done it? No, but Blue Candy was somebody who was like trying to get Twitch partner or YouTube partner, and they just it would never get completed, and that's how I eventually got it. All right. Are you missing a word in there? Joe Nizzle, I don't know what you're trying to say. Man, I need to get like 5 extra moons still. You get 5 extra moons. You left your phone running. Oh, with the stream up, I'm assuming. Oh, not for darn. I was hoping you meant you left your phone on with the stream running, because that would mean I got views. Shout outs to the people who have the stream up but aren't at their computer right now because they're like taking a shower or something. That's me in the morning. I'll turn on a Twitch stream and then I'll just leave it on and go take a shower. So if that's you, even though you can't hear me because you're in the shower right now, I appreciate you. That's usually me when you start stream. Pog Sean, let's go. That was a really slow roll. I hecked up. You're a bit late? That's fine. I mean, nobody's required to be here anyways. Hey, well, I'm glad you liked the stream. Rika, she's... I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. You type to only leave stuff on when you're using it. I mean, that's not a bad habit. It's probably the ideal thing to do, honestly. Alright, this moon isn't in the route, but we're down like 5 moons. I need to get some extras. Don't bother with your computer. SSDs are nice. SSDs are nice. I love having my computer boot up in like 20 seconds or whatever. And when I say 20 seconds, I mean I'm like logged in by then. Speaking of computers and computer parts, do computer part prices still suck? Yes, but less so. Well, I guess that's kind of Pog. Kinda depends. So if I wanted a new graphics card, it would still suck. I'm just speaking hypothetically, because I know I want to get a new computer at some point, so I was just kind of curious. I think there's other things I would prioritize, though, when it comes to, like, my equipment for streaming, though. Like, the big priority is definitely, I want some, like, new lenses and stuff so I can better record the puppet videos. You're getting a new CPU with more RAM, but I looked at the prices and cried. I mean, stuff's just expensive. Like, I'm very fortunate that I have a pretty nice computer. Like, I don't need a new computer, and I'm glad that's the case. I don't know how long it'll be until I, like, actually genuinely need a new one. Smooth one. But I definitely want a new one at some point. Current stream ladder is super bad at being memory efficiently, frequently had 100% CPU when streaming. Is part of that because of the VTuber rig? I don't know how demanding VTuber rigs are for streams. Stuff like that hits pretty hard. That doesn't surprise me. Just, I don't have experience with it, so I wanted to ask. Your secret new whip one is a lot better. Pog. Exciting. Also, hello, Slidzify. Hope you're doing all right. What's something good that's happened to me recently? I want to give an answer that's like not obvious. All right, I'll see you later, Amethyst. The non-obvious answer. Oh, there's when I go on vacation in like a month, there are 2 people I should get to see one of the days that I didn't realize I was gonna get to see. Which is exciting. Oh, whoops, I screwed up my splits a lot. What? All right, we'll just split for lunch and 3 when I finish that. Yeah, they're not even going to TwitchCon. They just happen to be in the area when I'm there. So it's neat. I get to see people. Fog. I'll get to do like a lunch or something with like friends who like aren't specifically Twitch streamers. Yeah, fun? Thanks. I'm excited for TwitchCon. Like I mentioned, well, no, I haven't mentioned this much on stream. It's been a while since I've actually gone on like a trip for me to like see friends. Like I've been on family trips, but those are like completely different, I think. It's like a different vibe. Like it's just specifically been a long time since I've gotten to see any good friends. So I am glad I get to do that. That was my fault. Gosh dang it. Any intention to ever go back to any percent? No. Because my PB is too good and I don't want to put in the time that it would take to actually beat it. Like my PB in any percent is 1 hour and 58 seconds. So I'm within a minute of sub hour. That is really good. It would take a lot of work to beat. And I just don't want to do that. It would literally require me to like spend a lot less time working on like YouTube videos and like just doing stuff that I want to do in my own time. It would be a lot. And I just can't do that. Get sub hour first run back. No. Definitely not. Boards are gonna be hated in speedruns. At least the song's a banger, though. It's definitely a banger. Happy, please do not get stuck in the plant. I don't think there'll ever be a glitch in Odyssey again that saves like minutes on the speedrun. Like if there was a kingdom skip maybe, but then there would be probably a category split on the leaderboards. Like any current day, any percent would turn into like an all kingdoms or something. Well, it probably wouldn't be called all kingdoms because you technically don't do all the kingdoms, but you get the idea. I hope. Hello, Gabe Over. Hope you're doing all right. Doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing all right. Been a all right stream today. Busy week though. I'm glad the week's almost done. At least my week's over essentially because Friday is my like consistent off day. So it's nice to know that tomorrow I have a bit of a break. Even though me having a bit of a break actually technically means I'm just going to be working on YouTube all day tomorrow. But if I do that, it means I'm almost done with the video and I can stop stressing about how I don't have something to upload right now. So it'll pay off. And I also get pizza tomorrow. Fir deserves an actual break. I think one of the days I took off this week was technically an actual break. I think I didn't do anything. But it wasn't because I didn't want to do anything. It was because I was just exhausted. Pizza Friday? Yeah, I'm a big proponent of Pizza Friday. Feel like any toppings on my pizza? Big pepperoni guy. Big on pepperoni. Dude, Soft Nam is so good. Yeah, the artist did a good job of updating it. I think it's a bit easier to like understand what's going on at the small emote size now, which is good. I should have asked. It's a bit too late for this. I'm not gonna DM him again asking for another change, but I should have asked him to make a pizza. I should have asked him to make a pizza. That would have been so on brand. Oh well, maybe in the future we'll get soft pizza. I'm thinking about literal soft pizza now, and that just makes me uncomfortable. I mean, I guess pizza inherently is like soft, I guess. But pizza isn't something you'd want to like squish your hand into because it would be gross and it'd get all greasy. Like, has anyone ever just like gotten the whole pizza and then just taken their hand and like squished it into the middle? No, imagine that, but with a deep dish pizza. Just your hands sinking into the sauce. You have soggy pizza? I mean, a lot of pizza is just soggy to begin with because of all the grease. I feel like pizza being soggy is only a problem once you start to notice it, like, on the, you know, breading under all the, like, cheese and sauce and stuff. Then it's, like, a bit inconveniencing, in my opinion. You've seen peach on pizza? I mean, my opinion with anything sweet on pizza, is just that you need something to, like, balance it out. Like, I like pineapple on pizza, but I would never eat a pizza with just plain pineapple. You have to have a meat on there. Bacon, pepperoni, ham, just something. Something. All right, chat, we're in the part of the run where I just sort of keep talking to Toadette over and over again. What a great speed run. What a great speed run. Sounds really weird and interesting. Curry and banana. I mean, yeah, sometimes weird things end up tasting better than you'd think, though, so. Sometimes they taste worse than you'd think, though. Like, when I bought the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew, I'll be honest, it tasted worse than I expected. Yeah, I expected it to not taste good, but I feel like it still exceeded my expectations on, like, how bad it would be. Go to that for 8 minutes and play the hardest level in the game. Well, it's not quite 8 minutes in Darker Side. Also, I'm gonna be down moons. I don't know how many I'm gonna be down, but we're gonna be down moons and I'm gonna have to, like, get some backups. I know what I'm gonna do for backups, though. We're gonna do the Yoshi fruit moon. So those aren't too long and they're here in the kingdom. Sometimes they taste weirder than you think. True, true. Chat, one time when I was in high school, I was at a, like, sleepover with friends, and I decided it would be funny if I tried to put some of the soda in my cereal in the morning instead of, like, doing a milk or something like that, just for the heck of it. I mean, it didn't taste bad, but it was still disgusting. I feel like that is the best way I can describe that. Like, it didn't taste bad, but it was still pretty disgusting. Am I still in touch with those friends? I'm not really in touch with any friends from high school. Like, I could still reach out to, like, the closer ones pretty easily, but I don't actively keep in touch with people from high school, really. From what I've heard from my parents, because my parents are still friends with, like, some of my high school friends' parents. Like, everyone seems to be doing pretty well for themselves, so that's cool. Busy cereal. I mean, yeah. All right, how many more moons do I need? Because we don't have 500, I know that for sure. So I need to know how many Mushroom Kingdom moons I need to go out of my way to grab. Because we missed crap. I hate missing stuff. 2. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all. Like, it still sucks, but, you know, it's workable. Just gotta do the Yoshi fruits. Get 2 of those moons. We'll be in the clear. I would have guessed these are the fastest 2 moons here. I mean, they might not be, but there's not really any fast moons in Mushroom, to put it simply. All right, now we have enough moons. We can do Darker Side. We're almost done. I'm almost free. This run has been such a mess, and I blame half of it on the controller, and then the other half is my fault. Because I've made a lot of genuine mistakes in this run that are entirely my responsibility. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Especially since, like, both of those moons are just right there in the kingdom. Basically every other moon in Mushroom is the boss fights, or just absurdly long. Free from this terrible category. Darker Side isn't a terrible category. I like Darker Side. But yeah, again, chat, since we're finishing the end of the run, I want people to know that I think the first viewer challenges stream, because there will probably be multiple, will be Saturday. I think it'll be Saturday. What time Saturday? I start my streams on 5 Eastern usually, so probably then. I've already picked the challenges I want to do. Happens when I switch time zones. I mean, when daylight savings time happens, I still stream at 4 or 5 Eastern. How many total challenges are you planning on? I haven't done the schedules yet. So basically, I wrote down all the ideas I wanted to do or was interested in doing. Oh, I have to go to the store tomorrow. I need to buy something. I wrote down all the ideas I was interested in doing, but I haven't written out schedules yet. Because for what I'll do for those streams is I'll write down a schedule that I'll roughly follow during the stream. Just to make my life easier. Hey, Dark Venus, we're finishing up a run. There's some dumb ideas, chat. I think it'll be interesting. That way you can complain during your lunch break about your boss scheduling you to work late. Wait. I'm making a schedule. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that was a pretty poorly timed ad. Usually, during the end of the run, I'll pause the ad thing so that it won't play at a bad time. But I forgot to do that. Don't worry, the ad's about to end. The ad's about to end. It's gonna end before I finish. One. All right, the ad should be over. The ad should be over. Okay. I forgot to press the button that pauses the autoplay ads because I'm supposed to do that at the end of speedruns. But I forgot. Fortunately, it didn't last until the end of the run. That would have been embarrassing. 3:30:35. Any 3:30:35s in the chat? Any 3:30? Oh wait, why am I asking for any 3:30:35s in the chat? But yeah, we finished. That was not a good run at all. That was such a bad run. That was such a bad run. I'm so sorry, chat. GG's. GG's. I'm glad I finished a run because I was really worried I wouldn't. What's my PB? Like 7 minutes faster than that or something absurd like that. It was a really bad run. So yeah, that's gonna be the stream because I need to work on 1, preparing for the stream Saturday, and 2, I need to keep working on my YouTube video. Also 3, I'm hungry because all I've eaten today is chips and queso as we discussed earlier. I need to eat. But I'll raid somebody. I'll give somebody the raid. Woo! Twitch.tv/following. Who's live? You just got here? I'm sorry. We're doing a fun stream for Saturday though, so we're doing the viewer ideas. I'm excited for that. Is Katie doing a subathon? Let's raid Katie then, if she's doing a subathon. You guys might recognize Katie from some of the hide and seek. She's really nice. She's playing Among Us with friends, doing an uncapped subathon. Give her some love. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. I will see you guys later. Thanks for sticking around the stream today. I really appreciate it. Bye.